Welcome to the History Hunter channel. You might wonder what you're looking at, but I have a spectacular small finding for you here today, but I thought I wanted to sort of put in a perspective. So this is some pieces that I found earlier. It's the holster for a P38 gun or pistol. And if you go into the description in front of my video, you can see a link there for one of my videos. Have a look at that first, then maybe come back and I'll show you something really spectacular here. But the thing is, I found this on one of my trips. I was sort of digging around at a spot that I've been to many times before. I found first a piece. I think it was just the first thing I found, leather. I was going, that looks quite strange. Was a leather piece from a bicycle seat, whatever. And then I sort of found more and more details telling me that this could be something else. And suddenly this other piece here came up. This piece has got the Waffenamp Eagle, it got a date there, a code, and then it just dawned on me that this is really a special sort of item from the Second World War. Then the last piece came, then the puzzle was sort of solved. This is a holster for a P38 gun from the World War II, from a location where there was a lot of German officers. So I just got a sort of a idea of bringing together some more pieces of this, and let me see if I can do that right now. Here we have the piece, the missing piece, and this time it's a genuine Walther P38 with genuine World War II time frame, ammunition, dated, everything. I just got the chance to view this gun and I couldn't help myself. I asked, would it be possible for me to sort of put a small video together, display it with the found P38 holster and this incredible gun here with such a fascinating history. So I thought I'll share that with you here now, and let's have a look at this gun because it's very fascinating, and as I said, the history behind it is absolutely incredible. First, I thought I'd just introduce you to this fabulous little relic from the past. This is a Mauser P38, so-called short recoil pistol, and was made in 1943. They made about 320,000 pieces of this during the wartime, and in 43 they made about 144,000 of the gun at the Mauserwerke. It was a 9mm by 19, 8 rounds in the chamber, and a very popular gun for all kinds of German Wehrmacht troops and officers. First of all, I just have to say, I do not own this gun. I've never owned a gun in my life. I've been very fortunate to be able to record this gun, and the owner has got all the legal papers and all the stuff for having it. I'm just sort of telling the story behind it, so that's all about that. And you can see here it's got a P38 code, and it's got the code on the side there, which was sort of a secrecy by the producer. It's a BYF43, and you have down here some other numbers. So let's put on the macro here and see if we can see what it says down there. You can see the German Waffenamp Eagle inspection mark, and it's absolutely available for everyone to see, and it looks really damn good at the side of this firearm. This gun has what they call matching numbers on all details. It has a matching number on all the internal parts, even a matching number on the magazine inside there. And let's have a look on the other side of the firearm. This is the marking on the right hand side. You have the Waffenamp Eagle stamp, and on the middle there it's almost impossible to see, but you can actually see the Schwarzsticker down there in that circle. So a very, very special gun, and very, very rare when you have all the original parts and with the matching numbers. That is the safety mechanism on and off. This is the release for the magazine. You put the magazine in there and you slide it all the way up, and you release this sort of knob here, and then it's ready to be fired. You can see the hammer there is ready to fire the gun, and wow, very, very fascinating. Here's the gun in a sort of a semi-detached condition. This gun was actually I'm able to take it apart today only because I made some toy, you know, the build kits. Do you build them yourself? When I was a kid, I built the Luger and the P38 as plastic model kit. So I actually remembered now how to take it apart. Now I have to see if I can put it together again, but this is basically what you have. You have the barrel, this sort of sliding stock there, and the house and the magazine. I'm not a gun guy, so you have to excuse me if I don't say it right, but that's basically the parts that it sort of can be stripped down to very fast. I believe that all the gun and the first sort of batch of the Mauser P38s, they came out as a phosphate finish. That became a bit darker after usage, and then it switched to a sort of a greenish on the side. First on the side, then the whole gun. Another quite remarkable feature here is that the owner has original ammunition in a original box dated like 1942, and I'm allowed to open it because it has been opened many times, but he has some of these that is unopened. I can see a 1941 there on the paperback. Let's zoom in and see if you can see that. That's 1941, and you can see the cartridges there, absolutely in mint condition. And you could just imagine someone sort of taking these out, putting it into the gun, loading it up, and going out to a battle situation. And I found lots of this earlier, you know, from the ground, dug up, and it could be looking very nice, but it also looks very terrible sometimes. So this is absolutely incredible to see the actual sort of original ammunition in the box, ready to be used, just as it was so many years ago. And it could be that this gun, particularly this gun, has sort of seen a lot of fighting action during its time on behalf of the story behind the gun. So let's hear a little bit more about that. The gun itself is actually quite spectacular to look at, but the story behind it is even more spectacular. The history says that this gun was owned by quite a prominent officer in the area, and this officer ruled over a large sort of German camp, and normally the Germans would sort of be quite brutal to their surroundings and just harvest whatever they could and take whatever they wanted, but this officer was very fair. He treated the locals and especially the farmers with great respect, and he was sort of famous for being a very sort of quiet, calm, and very fair guy. So during the war there were great relationship between the officer and especially some farmers around, and one of the farmers actually got a very good relationship to the officer, and after the war the officer actually told the farmer about what sort of action this gun has taken part in, and he actually gave it to this farmer as a friendship gift, and he just sort of ended his war by saying, I don't need this anymore, and I never did use it in this country, so take it as a token of my appreciation of having to got to know you. And the farmer kept the gun, and it's been in the family ever since. So I feel that is a quite amazing small sort of story in between all the brutal fighting and the tragic events that the World War II brought with it. Well, that's about it for me. Hope you enjoyed this small look at the Mauser P38 from the 1943, and I really enjoy being able to sort of fulfill this small piece of history and sort of fulfill the dream of ever finding the actual pistol for that holster. I probably never will be, but now I feel this story is sort of complete. So thanks for watching, thanks for the subscription. If you give me the thumbs up and support my channel, I would really appreciate that. So until next video, have a nice day, and I'll definitely see you later.